Happy Halloween, everybody. Welcome. We have another exciting session of Trivs at Home here for you guys today. That's right. With your host, Jigsaw, this evening. That's right. For those who aren't familiar, from the old Saw movies. That's right. One of my favorite Halloween movies of all time. I grabbed this wonderful mask here and I figured I would start things off in costume to make things a little bit creepy to get into the Halloween spirit. And also it's a mask, so I guess, it's technically COVID safe, is it not? Yes, no, it is quite warm already in here. I literally just put this on for this. I don't know how long it's going to stay on for, but I figured I'll try and get all this done for you guys. But welcome everyone over on all of the platforms here. I know it's been a couple of weeks. I was away for work, so I had to obviously postpone some of these Twitch streams, which is totally fine. Now let's just make sure that everything is on and working. The mic is great. Sweet. It's actually a little bit difficult to see everything here, but welcome all of you. It's good to see you. Crystal Kennedy. I love that it's your first time and I've scared the pants off you. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Yes, well, I figured I needed to don a mask or two. I will be rotating between masks, so don't worry. It's not going to be this the entire time, but I thought I would start things off because it's the easiest to kind of start with this one because it's the least one I can see with. So again, once I go through kind of like the rules and everything else in the intro, this will be donning off. So it's all good. But welcome, Crystal. Absolute pleasure to see you. I hope you're doing well and keeping healthy. And yeah, COVID safe and all the rest of that kind of fun stuff. But happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody watching. I know depending on where you are, Halloween's technically over for you guys. But I mean, technically it's for the weekend. So it is a Saturday night here in California. It is just after 7. So it's good to see everyone here. My phone is buzzing. I don't know who's messaging me. I should put that on silent. But let's see what's going on here. Lovely. That's alright. All is good. This is really difficult to see everything in. But good to see everyone here, guys. It's a pleasure to be here. We'll be doing some Halloween-themed trivia this evening. So if I bring up this next letter here. Perfect. There we go. For those who have never played before, I can just leave this up here for an easier explanation, so that way you guys can kind of understand as I go through this. But yes, welcome, Jigsaw, your host for this evening. Pleasure to see you all. We are doing a Halloween-themed trivia. Would you like to play a game? Yes, you will. A game of trivia is what we're doing this evening. We encourage team or solo play. So regardless of where you're viewing this, at home, at a friend's place, at maybe your parents' place, family, friends, work, whatever you're doing, by all means you can do this solo or with a team. It's totally up to you how you want to actually do this. We have 4 rounds of Halloween-themed trivia, 10 questions per round, 1 point for correct answer, no points lost for any incorrect answers. There will be breaks between each round as well, so do not stress. You'll be able to get a snack or drink or whatever you need to do. You know what? I'm already struggling to breathe. I'm struggling to breathe in that. I'm trying to read all this and it is so hot in that. And that is not ventilated very well at all while I'm trying to do a spiel. I guess with it like this, it kind of makes my hair look a little bit cool. So, welcome all of you. It is some Halloween-themed trivia. I have the Jigsaw mask. I have a couple of other sets that I'll be alternating between. But good to see you all. Thanks for joining me. Hope I didn't actually scare anyone away from the trivia. They went nope, and they just ran. Apologies, but it's Halloween themed, guys. Come on, if I didn't dress up, I can't go trick-or-treating because I booked myself to do this. And also, I worked earlier today, so... And also with COVID and stuff, and I'm also a little bit old for trick-or-treating. I could probably pass as a kid, being the size of one, but no, let's just play it safe. I figured I would just do things here, but it's good to see all of you here. I hope you are all enjoying yourselves. Thanks for being here. Love having you all here and engaging. Alpha Bow, good to see you over on Twitch. Thanks for being here. Yeah, this is going out on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. So all the platforms. So welcome to all of you. If you're just hanging around, you don't want to engage, you can engage in the comments a bit early. Not at all, mate. It is all good, Alex. All good, mate. No stress. But I did take the mask off a little early, if that's what you mean. But welcome, Alex. And Crystal, I'm glad you're still here. That's awesome. Yes, don't worry, I've got some more, like, not as scary ones for the next few rounds, so don't stress. And, yes, your clocks change. Actually, tonight, our clocks change as well. But it's at, like, 2 a.m. in the morning for us, so they're about to change. So, technically, I'm right on the cusp before our clocks then go backwards, forwards. I forget which way it goes. But either way, our clocks change tonight. Daylight saving over here in Cali ends tonight, well, tomorrow morning or whatever it is. So yeah, our times will be changing as well. But yeah, there you go. Alex, your clocks have changed over in the UK, mate. So that's awesome. I know Australia had it back. They had daylight savings begin about a month ago, just under a month ago, I believe. So their clocks changed as well. So this time of the year, it's all over the place. Backwards. There we go. Yes, backwards. I knew it was one or the other. I had a 50-50, true or false, and I couldn't remember which one it was. But if I had a guess, I probably would have gone... Yeah, I may have gone backwards. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's why I'm the host, and you guys are playing, alright? Because, I mean, I'd like to think I'm not bad at trivia, but, you know, I do like hosting a little bit more than I do obviously playing it. No, what am I like? I'm joking. I love playing it as well. I love both. I love playing it. I love hosting it. It's great fun. But yeah, so there'll be breaks between each round. Question repeats at the end of each round as well. So don't stress if you miss a question during the round. There will be a section at the end where there will be question repeats. Now, what you guys need to do, you've obviously got this stream open up on either your phone, tablet, device, computer, whatever you need to view this on, which is great. What I need you to do now is open up a new tab, new web browser tab, or open up a browser, whatever you're doing. Go to triviarat.com. Triviarat.com. So trivia and then rat, like the animal, and the year of the rat. We're actually in the year of the rat right now. For the old Chinese New Year, like zodiac, Chinese zodiac signs. And then you want to go to player login and enter the room code of Trivs at Home, all one word. You will then be prompted to enter a team or player name, and then you'll be taken to a scoreboard screen where other teams have also signed up as well. That's where you guys will be submitting all your answers to. So you leave this stream up in one window so you can see me, see the questions, engage with me in the chat and all the rest of it. And then the other page for Trivia Rat is where you do your answer submissions. You get live score updates. You'll know when I'm marking and all that kind of fun stuff. So that's what that's for. And it's super convenient, super cool. I activate it. You pretty much just log into that page and everything's there. Once I begin the trivia, you'll be automatically directed to an answer screen. You enter all your answers as you want, and then after that, I'll close the round, do the marking. You'll automatically be taken back to the scoreboard, and then you'll see live score updates once I'm done marking, and you can keep track of how you're doing as well. We go through the answers as well once we come back from each break as well, so you guys can actually know for yourselves how well you did, which one you got correct, which ones you didn't. Maybe you got a half point for something, because I sometimes give half points for guesses and all the rest of it. Go grab a beer, mate. I have my whiskey and lemon lime, my peanut butter whiskey in my lovely little cup. I haven't had this for a while because I was away and I was trying to be good. Yeah, I was out for a film shoot or a TV episode shoot, one or the other, over in Montana, in Butte, Montana, and it was the coldest place I've ever been in my entire life of living at the moment, which is cool. So not only for the fact that it was a cool gig, but it's also the coldest place that I've ever been. So memories, all memories, mate, I'll tell ya. Hello, Mother. Good to see you over on Facebook. A pleasure as always. Pleasure to have everybody here. Welcome. Let me just have a sip of that peanut butter whiskey. Oh, how I've missed you. You are amazingness and you feel good on, well, when you go down the throat, pretty much. But yeah, alright. So, what you guys need to do, yeah, triviarat.com, once you got that page open, which is great. Trivs at Home. That's where you'll be doing all your answers. All the stuff's over here. The theme of the trivia will always be up here at the top in the middle. And with the welcome screen here, this will change to the round numbers and the round themes. So you kind of know what's going on. We've got this cool logo here that Risa designed, which is really fun. You can't tell at the moment because I've got the red lighting because I figured it'd be a bit spookier tonight. But when it's a brighter lighting, this little Trivs at Home logo, there's a silhouette of me standing next to it, the little T. And it's actually a ruler. And there's like a mark for like 4 because I'm 4 foot. So it's literally like attention to detail. That's right. That little logo down there. I made it as, you know, realistic-ish and relatable as possible. So that was good fun. But yes, and also if you liked what you see here with the trivia, you can throw me a tip if you like. I know it's a thing that a lot of people do, so feel free if you want to throw a tip. You got paypal.me/Jeremy-Hallam US down there, or the Venmo option, Jeremy-Hallam as well. If you guys are impressed with the trivia and you want to throw a little monetary thanks my way, that is greatly appreciated. But again, it's all voluntary, totally up to you what you guys want to do. What are we looking at? 7:11. That's roughly about the time we do begin. So I'm going to leave this hat on like this because it's easier to see everything. It's super hard to actually see the screen and stuff, so that's why I decided to start with that. And then once we come back from the first break, I'll put on my next mask. And don't worry, it's not as scary as this one, alright? But I did the whole trivia thing. I thought I'd have a bit of fun with it, so that's why I went the mask option. So let's bring up round 1. Hope the mic doesn't mute itself, but it's all good. If you need any questions at all, any engagement whatsoever, I encourage you to do so in the comment section. I have that up on the screen here so I can see everything. So if you have any queries, any questions, maybe any news, if you guys, what you guys got up to for Halloween, if you have already celebrated it, did you go trick-or-treating? Did you have trick-or-treaters come to your house? That's actually interesting. We could totally be interrupted tonight by doorbell rings if there are trick-or-treaters. I don't know. Maybe we will have them. But I'm not going to be able to attend to them because I'll be here with you guys. You guys are my audience, my priority for the next hour and a half. So that's what we're here for. But yes, this is the round 1 screen. So the way it works, again, the theme's still up there. Round 1 is all about movies and shows for Halloween-related questions. We've got the text over this side, a little bit bigger for you all to see how it works and where to go in case you're joining a little late. And this little blue bar down here now, that's where questions are going to appear. So you're going to have audio with me talking and telling you, as well as visual, because you'll be able to see it on the screen as well. What I'm going to do is bring my phone up to keep track of the time so I don't get too crazy chatting away, because I do love to talk, and you guys are great to talk to, and I believe you guys like to listen, otherwise you wouldn't be tuning in all the time. But again, thank you guys for tuning back in. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but yeah, it's good to be back. It's exciting to be back, and yeah, I'm ready to have a ripper of a round for Halloween-themed trivia, so thanks for joining me for being here. Let's go over to the trivia page now. So if you guys have all logged in over there, which you should have, which will be great. Trick or Treat did not go ahead in the UK. Oh, Boris just announced a new lockdown today. I did have a friend of mine tell me that actually happened. He literally just started a new training session at the gym, and he was getting really into it. Full on dieting, training, putting on size and stuff, and then, yeah, he got the news today that everything is closing again in the UK, so that's sad that it's now, you guys are now going back, because you've got, I guess, stage 2 restrictions coming up, so, yeah, I'm sorry for that, guys. I know Victoria, Australia is just coming out of their lockdown that they had for, what, 13 weeks or something like that? Like, absolutely astronomical. Huge time limit they had theirs for. So they're just coming out of that, my hometown, or my home state, sorry. So hopefully they're going to be okay. I know some people have been, you know, socializing, but keeping it within just like their family and stuff, which is good. So I'm proud of my mates back home. You guys are awesome. Keep safe, keep healthy. I miss you and love yous. But yeah, so I'm hoping the rest of Victoria also is doing the same like you guys are doing, and you're keeping it within family and friends and the restrictions that they've posted and keeping everything good. But yeah, I'm also happy for you guys that you can, you know, mingle a little bit. But apologies about the UK guys. Here in Cali, I mean, it's, in the States, you guys can just turn on the news and see how that's going. I can't even be bothered. I'm just trying to, I don't think we're going to get out of lockdown or whatever restrictions. I'm just going to wear a mask for the rest of my life, and yeah, that's it. People are going to, the only time they're going to see my smile is through these streams, so hey. And any photos I post. But yeah, anything on the street, I don't know, maybe I'll have a zip on one of my masks and I'll open it, smile, put it back. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, alright, so I think we're all good now. Let's get into question 1. Oh wait, I've got to go over trivia, right? I haven't gone over there yet. So welcome, we've got a few teams over there already. You can join in at any time. I'm going to click the Game On button, so now on your trivia page, you will be automatically directed to an answer section. So what it is, it'll be a little text box with the question number above it. That's where you submit your answer. If you ever want to jump to a different question, maybe you don't know the answer to something and you want to jump ahead, or you want to go back and edit an answer, if you scroll down, there's a pretty much jump to option, and it's got the question numbers underneath. So you'll be able to jump, change your answers, edit your answers, add an answer if it suddenly came to you a little bit later and you want to go back and put it in. That's how you do that. So that'll be up, when we go to the break screen, that's when I close the answer submissions for each round. So it's up there now, it is all good. Rock Ultra says, no household mixing at all. Oh dang, but they can at school and high school. Dang, that's kind of weird. I mean, I get the whole schooling is a sensitive issue, but yeah, wow. I mean, it's a tough situation for everyone, like, especially for kids trying to understand how this is all working. We're adults, so we're a little more aware of trying to figure things out, but kids are probably just like, why can't I go and have play dates anymore? Why can't I just go to the park and hang out and meet new kids all the time? Like, why am I suddenly not allowed to go near anybody? Like, it's got to be the weirdest thing for them, man, I'll tell you. But hopefully, you know, with the right guidance and direction, they're understanding and they've got good parents and guardians and all the rest of it keeping an eye on them, and the schools are keeping an eye on them too. But alright, enough about that. Enough about the sadness. Let's get into some fun Halloween stuff. Movies and shows trivia, ladies and gents. Question number 1 is this. 6 guests are anonymously invited to a strange mansion for dinner, but after their host is killed, they must cooperate with the staff to identify the murderer as the bodies pile up. Name this movie. 6 guests are anonymously invited to a strange mansion for dinner, but after their host is killed, they must cooperate with the staff to identify the murderer as the bodies pile up. What is the name of this movie? That's why I'm already giving you a hint. It's a movie, not a show. It's a movie. I'll try and randomly give hints throughout this as well, but for the most part, these questions are going to be relatively pretty cruisy, I think. I think you guys will do well tonight. There'll be some big scores, big points. So, you guys, I have faith in you guys. Good stuff. Yeah, that's question number 1. Question number 2 now. A family moves into a new home, but suddenly find themselves drawn to the mysteries of the graveyard that they live in front of. Name this movie. Family moves into a new home, but suddenly finds themselves drawn to the mysteries of the graveyard that they live in front of. Mal, what costume is this? Do you want? I'll pull it down for you, just for this, Mal, and welcome. Hi, これはコスチュームです。ジグソー。はい、名前はジグソーです。久しぶり、マオちゃん。はい、知ってる？知ってるですか？ You know? ジグソー。ちょっと怖いね。Scary. It was already hot. I'm just sweating just putting that back on. Like once. She says, oh my god, that's amazing. Mal, you're awesome. Isashiburi. I miss you. I hope you are genki and doing well in Japan. I miss Japan too. Japan's amazing. Those who've never been to Japan, when it is safe to go, go. Visit. It's wonderful. Alright, question number 3 now. Pennywise the Clown is known from what famous Stephen King novel turned movie? So, novel turned into movie. Pennywise the Clown is known from what famous Stephen King novel turned movie? That's what we're looking for here. Question number 3. Question number 3. Smash them out, guys. Getting these questions out like no tomorrow. Hopefully everyone's doing alright, enjoying themselves. I'm just drinking, that's how I'm enjoying my Halloween. I'm drinking a trivia ring, and probably Genshin impacting after that, because I'm hooked on that game. I've been playing it for the last 4 or 5 days, and I am loving it. It's pretty much Breath of the Wild, but a gacha version. Number 4, name Bill Murray's character in the movie Ghostbusters. I was actually gaming last night, and Marissa's cousin and his friend were joined in for party chat, so they're friends of ours, obviously, and cousin, so Marissa's family. And we were chatting, and both of them, not just one of them, but both of them, had never seen, and still haven't, I don't think they watched it today, haven't seen the Ghostbusters. I mean, I didn't think there was anybody in the world who has not seen Ghostbusters, unless, obviously, like, you're a newborn child. But if you are a full-grown adult and have been an adult for a while now, how have you not seen the movie Ghostbusters? I don't even know. I'm so ashamed for them. They're still mates, don't worry. I was contemplating whether just not being mates with them anymore, because I couldn't believe it, but no, I'm kidding. They're still mates. But yeah, they haven't seen Ghostbusters. So they wouldn't know the answer to this question. They would definitely not know the answer. But hopefully you guys do, because you've probably all seen it. No doubt. Please don't tell me that someone in here hasn't seen it. Oh, I'll be so ashamed. I'll be so upset. That'll be like 3 people in like 24 hours. Not good. Don't want those odds. Question number 5. How many Scream movies are there? How many Scream movies? That's right, Scream. How many Scream movies are there? Question number 5. Got the red background going on. The ambient noise, I've got the fan on my left. It's not making too much noise for the mic, right? You guys are A-okay? There's not this weird, crazy whoosh sound. If it is, I hope it's okay, because it's kind of jerked it away from the mic. But again, it's still kind of warm in Cali. We're meant to be easing into cooler weather starting next week. I've been saying that the last few weeks, but then, you know, summer just decides to go, nah, we're not going yet. We're gonna like be 30s, 35 Celsius, which is like 90, 95 Fahrenheit and just hang around, even though we're November tomorrow. Kelly, fall called. They're here. They've been here for a while. They've been waiting. Come on. Chill. Does that include the one coming out in 20... No, I didn't even know they'll make another one. Well, no. Considering this is a 2020 question and the one in 2022 isn't released yet, it does not include the one coming out in 2022. So the current ones that are released. I did not even know they were making another one. I almost said the number, which would have given it away. That was so close. I see what you're doing there, Rock Ultra. Tricky, man. Tricky. Trying to get me there. Question 6. The 2002 remake starred Naomi Watts. Name the remake or the original film. Same name, obviously. The 2002 remake starred Naomi Watts. Name the remake original film. Think Halloween scary movies. Halloween themed. Or scary movies. It was in 2002. Starring Naomi Watts. And it was a remake. Name the remake or the original film. That's for question 6. Question 7. Tim Burton directed this 2005 animated film, Something Bride. Tim Burton directed this 2005 animated film, Something Bride. Tell me what that something is. And I'm living in the future, already in November. It's not any better than October. I wonder, by the end, when we get to December, at the end of, December and all the rest of it, and we're looking back on, the year. Because I always do that. I like reflecting on the year and kind of going through, what happened that year and the positives and, personal growth and achievements and, sad things as well. Acknowledging things that happened as well. This year, I don't even know what that's going to be like. Because it's just going to be reflecting yes, I was at home a lot. I guess trivia streaming is going to be one of my highlights of the year, because this started because of COVID. So this is one of my highlights. You guys, all of you guys are regularly tuning in. You guys are my highlights of 2020. So that's a positive. See? Making a positive out of anything. That's what you gotta do. Silver lining, ladies and gents. Silver lining. Question 8. What year did Halloween come out? Halloween. Not the actual holiday or anything itself. Remember, we're movies and shows. It's the movie Halloween. What year did it come out? And I'll give you within one... you know what? I'm feeling generous tonight. I'll give you within 2 years either way. So, say, for example... it's totally not. But say it was 1900. Clearly it wasn't that. It's not that old. But say it was 1900. If you had 1898 or 1902, you'll still get the point. So, what year did the movie Halloween come out? Number 9. Name the movie or show featuring a character that is only a hand. Name the movie or show featuring a character that's only a hand. You said that because you knew I would ask that question. No, I was... No, not at all, mate. I welcome questions, and I like being kept on guard and trying to make sure, I'm not caught off guard. That's good. It's a good test. But if you didn't get away with the answer, then so be it. You guys get lucky. You tricked the host into telling you the answer. Well done, good sir. Well done, good sir. And number 10. The characters in this film in the alternative dimension have buttons for eyes. What film is it? The characters in this film in the alternative dimension have buttons for eyes. What film is it? That is question 10. So this one ran a little bit longer because we were chatting a bit and had some stuff going on, which is great. But usually they're about a minute or two shorter than this. But that's all good. That's all good. So question repeats coming right up after this. So the way that works, they're going to fill up the screen. Question 1 to 5 will pop up on the screen, fill up the entire thing, and then 6 to 10 for about 30 to 45 seconds each, just in case you need them, and then we'll launch into a break screen. If you don't actually need the question repeats, you just get a longer break. So go grab some Halloween snacks, maybe you got some trick-or-treaters that are conveniently about to rock up now, and that's perfect timing on them. You can go give them some candy, maybe you need a drink, whatever you need to do. You have a couple of minutes to do all that, and then we'll come back from the break. We'll go through the answers to round 1 and then launch into round 2. Round 2, by the way, for those who are new, is a multiple choice round, and round 3 is a picture round. So again, a little bit of a mix-up of the variety of rounds that we do here with Trivs at Home. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that and are ready for an exciting round of trivia. So it's good stuff. But yeah, so question repeats coming right up, guys. Enjoy, and Jigsaw is going to say goodbye. You guys have been great. Keep playing this game. Look after yourselves. Hope you guys do well. Where is that button I need to push to translate over? And we'll be right back after the break, guys. What up, gang? We are back. That's right. New costume done for you all. I am now Batman. I thought I'd go Batman and try this one out. This one's a little bit easy to see. You can still see my mouth, so it's easy to breathe. It's got the mask and everything. I've got my little ears up there. I've even got a cape behind me as well. It's just a little bit like sitting there in the back. So yeah, now I'm going to do this next round as Batman. But welcome back, guys. It is the People's Dwarf, aka Jeremy-Hallam, aka Batman. Doing trivs at home for you all. Good to see you all. Hope you guys enjoyed your break. That's how easy it is. Look at that. Good stuff. Now, before I go through the answers, I will say we have 6 teams playing tonight. So welcome to all of you. We have, I already regret this decision. Welcome. We have Hakuna Matata, I'm Matey, Rabbit Mel, Mr. Adams Family, and Birio. So welcome to all of those teams here. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Thanks for being here. So let's go through the answers right now so you guys can see how you all did, and we will then move forward into the next round. So what I'm going to do nice and quick is have the answers up here so I can actually see them. Alright, so question number 1. 6 guests are anonymously invited to a strange mansion for dinner, but after their host is killed, they must cooperate with the staff to identify the murderer as the bodies pile up. What is the name of it? It is Clue or Cluedo. I accepted Clue or Cluedo because it's called, well, 2 different variations depending on what country you're in. I know in Australia, it's Cluedo. We grew up the entire time thinking it was Cluedo, but over here in the States, for example, it is Clue. So there you go. Clue or Cluedo was the answer, so job well done to that. Question number 2 now. A family moves into a new home, but suddenly finds themselves drawn to the mysteries of the graveyard that they live in front of. This is Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary. I remember this was one of the first horror films I saw, and it freaked me out. I still remember the whole, like, well, I'm going to say, like, spoiler and stuff, but yeah, I still remember it. I still remember this film, and it was one of the first I ever saw as a kid, or I don't know how old I was, or why I watched it as a kid. I don't know. I don't remember why I was watching it, but it seemed alright at the time, and I liked scary movies, and yeah, I still remember this. Creepy. Question number 3 now. Pennywise the Clown is known from what famous Stephen King novel turned movie? Well, that would be It. It. Good old IT. Nice and easy there. Number 4, name Bill Murray's character in the movie Ghostbusters. Well, that would be Peter Venkman, or Dr. Peter Venkman, for number 4. Number 5. Oh, hang on, here we go. Risa has to come in as Robin, surely. I know. She should clearly come in as Robin. She's the Robin and to my Batman, because I'm Batman. I know, kicking yourself right now. I hope you're enjoying it. I know, I've got one more costume for a change for a little bit later. I wish it was kind of like I didn't sit so close to operate everything, because then I could have shown, like, I guess, full body costumes and stuff. I have heaps. Guys, seriously, I have so many costumes. It's crazy. So many. Like, absolutely mind-boggling how many costumes and stuff I have. But yeah, it's always been good fun. That's the whole thing about being an actor and a character actor and stuff. It's great work, and I have a lot of costumes to match all that. But anyway, how many Scream movies are there? There are currently 4. Currently 4. There will be a 5th coming out in 2022, like Rock Ultra was talking about. But yes, currently, as of this point in time, there are 4. So that's question number 5. Number 6 now. The 2002 remake starred Naomi Watts. Name the remake of the film. It is The Ring. The Ring. Do I get a half a point for Doctor without the name? Yes, I gave you half a point, Mother, for you got the Doctor but without the name. So yes, you did get half a point. So job well done with that. See, I am generous tonight, guys. Number 7. Tim Burton directed his 2005 animated film Something Bride. Well, that would be Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride for number 7. Number 8. What year did Halloween come out? The movie Halloween came out in 1978. 1978 was when that movie came out. Jamie Lee Curtis back in the day. Number 9. Name the movie or show featuring a character that is only a hand. Well, that would be Cousin It. You know the words. Or the clicks. Or the tune. The tune. Well, no, there are words. I just didn't get to that point yet. And number 10. The characters of this film in the alternative dimension have buttons for eyes. What film is it? That would be Coraline. Coraline for number 10. So job well done, guys. Well done for those who got your points and all the rest of it. You can see your scores over on the Trivia app page. They are updated so you can see how you're doing as opposed to the rest of the teams. Now we're going to move into round 2. Whoops, did I push spacebar? Oh, whoops, no, I didn't push that one. Alright, so now those questions are leaving. So we're going to bring up round 2's questions So, just like that, boom. It's still a little bit tricky. I have to look down a little bit to see the keys that I'm pushing, so I don't push the wrong one. But yes, round 2 now. Multiple choice. Actors equals what movie or show? So the way this works is, down on the bottom here is going to be a list of actors' names in the movie or show. And then over on this side here will be multiple choice options for naming the correct movie that they're all in. Is the answer Cousin It, who had the long hair, or the Addams Family? No, it is... no, wait, hang on. What did I've gone completely blank. Oh, it was named the show, so the Addams Family. Cousin It had the long hair, but I was talking about the one that featured, the show that featured a character that was just a hand. So the show is the Addams Family. So the Addams Family, that's what you had, so you totally got it. You're A-okay. You put the Addams Family, so that's what the answer was to the question. Cousin It's the one with the long hair, but yes, Addams Family is the show, so you are all good. So there we go. Okay, so round 2. Ladies and gents, what I'm going to do before we bring up the question, go back over to Trivia Wrap page, click on New Round, so you guys will be able to do it. Hand is just named Hand. I believe, yes, right? And Alphaboo character is, it's Thing. It's Thing, that's right. Thank you, Alphabow. Alphabow. Oh, did I say Cousin It? Oh dear, why did I say Cousin It? I have no idea why I said that. No. Sorry, the answer to number 9 was the Addams Family. I don't know why I said Cousin It. Cousin It is the one with all the hair. No, it's Thing. It's totally Thing. You're right. So thank you, Alphabow, for being, correcting me on that one. It is Thing, the character's name that is the hand. The hand in the Addams Family is called Thing. But yes, Addams Family was the actual answer. I just didn't give the character's name because I didn't want to give it away. I just thought describing the fact that it's a character's hand, that would also be pretty obvious already as it is. But welcome to everyone who's joining as well. Gamer Maximus, good to see you over on Twitch. And Alphabow as well. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for the correction and the character name for the hand. I appreciate that. I don't know why I said Cousin It. I had It on the mind. I have no idea, considering I barely have any hair, so it's not like, I don't know, that's what it was. But hey, how you doing? Snooze Fighting, good to see you. No, I am not that one. And good to welcome you, Gamer Maximus. That is awesome to see you here. So trivia we are doing right now. If you guys have not been here before, this is where you need to go. Open up another web browser, triviarat.com. Click on the player, log in, and enter the room name of Trivs at Home. We're doing Halloween-themed trivia. That's how you guys play along. It's simple. You just submit your answers on that website there. At the Trivs at Home page. It's all exclusive, locked into this. Pretty simple and straightforward. But no, I am not that kid show on that bear. I wish though. Let me know. Send me the link to that kid show on the bear. I'll check it out. It sounds pretty cool and exciting. But actually I'm starting work with a company doing kids trivia. But not dressed as a bear. I'll just be dressed as myself. This is just Halloween special for Batman right now, because this is all good. And do I want to rap battle you? Maybe sometime, but not right now, because we're doing some trivia. I've got people tuning into this trivia, but let me know, Gamer Maximus, subscribe and follow me, and we can keep in touch, and we can arrange a rap battle, because I do love rapping. That'll be super cool. So we can, tee something up. That'll be rad fun. I'd like it. So that would be great fun. Alright guys, here we go for question number 1 for the trivia. Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, and David Arquette. From what movie or show were they in together? From A, B, C, or D? That's what we're looking for here, over on the side here. Snooze Fighting would love to be the middleman. I appreciate that. We can tee that up sometime, but right now we've got the trivia going on. I'm hosting that, so I've got teams locked in and playing along, so the rap battle will have to wait. But definitely hit me up about it, shoot me like a whisper or whatever, and we will tee it up, because it sounds cool, sounds exciting. I'm definitely down for it. I think it'll be fun. So I appreciate it. Well, Gamer Maximus, that's what we're here for, buddy. So if you can come back maybe another time when the trivia is done, then we can go and do it otherwise. But yes, Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, or David Arquette. Well, sorry, and David Arquette. What movie are these 3 in together? That's what we're looking at here. Bring up the clock now for the stopwatch so we can keep things on track. Is it Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, or Toy Story of Trevor? Terror. Trevor? Who even is Trevor? Toy Story of Terror. And yeah, mate, doing all this good stuff here. We're doing some trivia, having a bit of fun through these difficult times, mate. That's what we're here for, playing some games. But we'll definitely arrange it. I'm totally down. Definitely not backing down. I'm definitely happy to do it. Definitely give it a shot for sure, mate. I love it. And I appreciate you wanting to challenge me for it. It sounds fun. It's great. Let's see how we go. But we'll have to be after the trivia, mate, so I appreciate it. Appreciate it, definitely down. Down like Charlie Brown. Question number 2, and for everyone else watching on other streams right now on the other platforms, Facebook and stuff, I was challenged to a rap battle over on Twitch, so we're going to be arranging that at a later time, so I'll keep you all posted. You guys can tune in and check us out. It's going to be good fun. Question number 2 now is this. Winona Ryder, Alec Baldwin, and Michael Keaton. Are they in the movie together in Beetlejuice, Ghostbusters, Nightmare on Elm Street, or The Shining? Winona Ryder, Alec Baldwin, and Michael Keaton. Beetlejuice, Ghostbusters, Nightmare on Elm Street, or The Shining? Let me know which one you think it is. Very good to see you guys in here. Thanks for tuning in and following us. We'll definitely tee up that rap battle. I have not rapped in a while. I do enjoy rap. And rapping. I've done a couple of rap performances over the last few years. Good times. Question number 3 now is this. Johnny Depp, Winona Ryder, again, look at her making another appearance. And Alan Arkin is from The Invisible Man, Edward Scissorhands, Hereditary, or Midsummer. Which one do you think it's from? And you know what's great about this mask as well? I can still drink. Unlike Jigsaw from earlier. That one was difficult. I've actually got the whole, like, suit, like black suit, bow tie, gloves and stuff for the whole Jigsaw outfit. The only thing I don't have is a tricycle. So, I do plan to one day get a red tricycle like he has in the movies, or it has in the movies, and just ride around and scare the pants off people. Because I love scaring people for Halloween. Won't just be like your regular Tuesday, like, imagine doing that at Christmas, just dressing up a Jigsaw. Everyone's like expecting Santa and elves, and then Jigsaw just rides through with that cackle. Oh, mate. Scar people for life. Question number 4, Sissy Spacek, Piper Laurie, and William Catt. Were they in the film Carrie, A Quiet Place, Get Out, or Us? Which one? Which one indeed? A, B, C, or D. The beauty about multiple choice is that even if you don't know the answer, you can guess. The answer is on the screen for you. You got a 1 in 4 or a 25% chance of guessing correctly. And remember, no point deductions for incorrect answers, so by all means, guess. Definitely guess, because you could get lucky. You don't lose points for incorrect answers. You only get points for the correct answers, so you may as well have a go. Question number 5 now. Alan Burstyn, Max von Sydow, or Sydow, and Lee J. Cobb is from the movie Hush, The Babadook, It Follows, or The Exorcist. A lot of Halloween scary themed movies going on here, so maybe you're familiar with some of the titles, hopefully a lot of them, maybe some of them. If not, write them down, make note of them, or come back to this stream. This will be on Twitch for another couple of weeks. It's on my YouTube channel as well, so you'll be able to check it out and write down the trivia movies that we discuss. That's the beauty of doing this live streaming. They save up on those platforms, so you can check them out later. I've had friends come back and literally play this trivia like a day or two later, because they weren't able to make it, so they come back and play it. So it's something that they come back to, which is great. I'm glad that they're able to do that. The beauty of technology, ladies and gents. Fantastic. Number 6. Brad Dourif, Catherine Hicks, and Alex Vincent. Are they in The Conjuring, The Cabin in the Woods, Sinister, or Child's Play? Brad Dourif, Catherine Hicks, Alex Vincent. Are they in The Conjuring, Cabin in the Woods, Sinister, or Child's Play? Maybe I should be like the masked trivia host. I know they do that masked singer, and I don't know if they do like the masked dancer, but maybe I can just start being the masked trivia host, and I'll just have a different mask hosting trivia each and every week. These ones aren't too bad, like, because it's got my mouth free, I can breathe easy, I can still see quite easily. That Jigsaw one, I could not get through, especially with the talking. I'd have to, like, alter it for sure. Alter it for sure. Number 7 now is, I'm giving you 4 actors for this one, a little bit generous here. Jennifer Lawrence, Javier Bardem, Ed Harris, and Michelle Pfeiffer. Are they in the movie Mother, Insidious, Poltergeist, or Sesame Street? Fun fact, sometimes I throw random answers in there. you may have guessed that this is one of them. May have. You know. Or maybe I'm just coincidentally saying that, and it's not actually. But remember, it's Halloween themed. Question 7 there. Question number 8 now. Christina Ricci, Malachi Pearson, and Eric Idle. Were they in the film The Ring, The Grudge, 28 Days Later, or Casper? Christina Ricci, Malachi Pearson, and Eric Idle. The Ring, The Grudge, 28 Days Later, or Casper? I always love, like, going back and looking at trivia questions and stuff, depending on the themes and stuff I do, because it literally brings back so many memories of different, like, films or things I've seen, places I've been to, depending on what, like, you know, obviously the theme is, but, like, all these Halloween movies and stuff, I'm like, oh my god, I remember watching that, oh my god, I haven't seen that one yet, or, oh yeah, that scared the pants off me, or, you know, all that fun stuff. It's always great coming up with trivia questions. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Number 9, Heather Donahue, Joshua Leonard, and Michael C. Williams. Were they in The Birds, Shaun of the Dead, The Blair Witch Project, or Hellraiser? Heather Donahue, Joshua Leonard, Michael C. Williams. Were they all in The Birds, Shaun of the Dead, The Blair Witch Project, or Hellraiser? We never know with you, Jem. I agree. You never know with me. Maybe I will be the masked Avenger, or maybe I will be giving joke answers. Who knows which answers are joke ones and which ones are real. Question number 9. One more to go, guys. One more for this round. Smashing it. Going through these nicely. Number 10, Robin Tunney, Feruza Belk, and Skeet Ulrich. Dang, these are some interesting names here. Are they in Frankenstein, Eyes Without a Face, The Craft, or The Witch? Robin Tunney, Feruza Bulk, or Skeet Ulrich? Are they in Frankenstein, Eyes Without a Face, The Craft, or The Witch? Now tell me which one of these. A, B, C, or D. Now remember, when you're putting your answers in for this, you can either do the corresponding letter, or you can write the full answer. Totally up to you, either or, just as long as I know which one you are putting in. So A, B, C, or D, or you can put the full answer, or you can do A and the full answer, or B and the full answer. Just as long as you have it as a way that I know which one you are selecting. Alright guys, and that is the end of round 2. Did I mute myself? No, I didn't. Great, look at that. With the mask on, I'm getting better. Alright, so again, coming up, question repeats now before we go into a break. So if you don't need the question repeats, you guys are done. You just get an extra break. Enjoy the break, and we'll be back real soon with the answers to round 2. And we'll begin round 3, which is a picture round. So get excited for that. We'll be back soon, guys. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back, and I've changed costume once again. Well, not really costume, but at least headpiece. And now I am, if you're a fan of anime, I guess, you can guess probably by the hat who I am. This is Chopper. Tony Chopper from the anime One Piece. That's right, it's a nice little cuddly fuzzy hat that I got. It's good for winter, actually, so whenever, you know, Callie decides to get into winter, that'll be good, because then, you know, it'll keep my head warm. But I figured I was also just wear this for a bit of fun, representing Chopper, my One Piece crew. That's right, the Straw Hat crew is what I mean there. But yeah, there we go, we have Chopper there. So good work on all the answer submissions, guys. Let's go through them now, see how you all did. Question number 1, Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette. They are from the movie Scream. So B, Scream. And you know what's awesome? This is the first time this has actually happened. When I was mentioning the ways of how to submit your answers, whether it was just the letter, just the actual answer, or including all three, throughout all of you playing, at least because it comes up in all the answers, like whenever I look at the questions to see what everyone's answers are, it comes up with all the submissions. So I can see, you know, different spellings, variations, all that fun stuff, so I know who submitted what and all the rest of it. For every question, pretty much, whenever like it was obviously the right answer and stuff, there was all three ways of spelling it, or entering it. So one of you put just A. One of you, oh, for this question, sorry, B. And then one of you just put Scream. And then some of you just put B Scream. So literally included all of them. And it was hilarious. I've never seen that. I was like chuckling going, this is great. This is hilarious. It's literally every option you can put to actually enter the correct answer. And you all were doing it without teeing it up with each other. You were all giving me every option available, which is great. So that was super cool. Thanks for doing that. You're entertaining me, guys. While I entertain you, you're entertaining me. You guys are rad. Thank you for that. Alright, so yeah, B Scream for number 1. Is there 3 rounds or 4 rounds? 4 rounds, mate. Yeah, there's always 4 rounds. Always 4 rounds. Question number 2, Winona Ryder, Alec Baldwin, and Michael Keaton. That is from Beetlejuice. We're looking at A, Beetlejuice for number 2. Number 3, Johnny Depp, Winona Ryder, and Alan Arkin. This is also B, Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands. So for number 3. Number 4, Sissy Spacek, Piper Laurie, and William Catt. They would be from the movie Carrie. So A, Carrie for number 4. Number 5, Alan Burstyn, Max von Sydow, and L.J. Cobb are all from The Exorcist. D, The Exorcist for number 5 there. Number 6, Brad Dourif, Catherine Hicks, and Alex Vincent are all from Child's Play. D, Child's Play. I believe Brad Dourif is actually the voice of Chucky. That's right, the character that I'm known for cosplaying and stuff. That I literally did for a costume contest for my other job yesterday or the day before. I forget, I'm losing track of time what day of the week it is. But yes, that was exciting, and I won that, which is great. So, good stuff. Chucky's amazing. Number 7, Jennifer Lawrence, Javier Bardem, Ed Harris, and Michelle Pfeiffer. Well, that is for Mother. So, A Mother right there is what we're looking at for question 7. Question 8 now, Christina Ricci, Malachi Pearson, and Eric Idle. Eric Idle, Christina Ricci, Malachi Pearson, that's Casper. The classic Casper. Way back in the day, the old school Casper film. Remember that? When Christina Ricci was, I believe, a kid. Question number 9, Heather Donahue, Joshua Leonard, and Michael C. Williams. Question number 9 there is from the Blair Witch Project. Blair Witch Project for number 9. And number 10, Robin Tunney, Farouk Bulk, and Skeet Ulrich are from The Craft. C, The Craft for number 10. So hopefully you guys did well with that round. Job well done. Let's see, I didn't mute myself, which is awesome. So now we're going to bring up round 3, which is a picture round. Picture round, guys. So I'm going to slide on over. Because I have to slide it over. Because the pictures are going to appear right in the middle here. First things first, trivia right. Go over to a new round because we're about to begin, which is great. So new round for you guys. Click on game on because we're about to begin. Bring on over. Alright, fantastic. So what's going to happen? Pictures are going to appear in the middle where my face is here. That's why I've moved over this side here. They're going to be screenshots from a movie or a show. You have to tell me what the name of that movie or show is. Here we go, guys. Question number 1. Is it going to bring back some horrible memories or nightmares or something? I don't know. But here we go. Question number 1. Name the movie or show. That's what we're looking at here. The movie or show. Question number 1 here. Dun, dun, dun. Question number 1. Name the movie or show. from the screenshot. I remember seeing this one, and it terrified me. It terrified me. Who is I already regret this? I don't actually know who that team is. Maybe they're a new team. I already regret this decision. But they're doing well. They're doing well. So far, all correct answers. So they are Halloween geniuses as of right now. But I don't actually know who they are, but welcome. I already regret this decision. Good to see you here. Question number 2 now. Let's see how well you do with these. I do hope any new teams and stuff, it's pretty much self-explanatory to say, I hope you're not Googling these answers either. We're here to have a bit of fun, friendly competition. No need to Google. It's all test your knowledge. It's just gloating purposes. So, hopefully we're not Googling answers. Oh, boom! Chris, there we go. Crystal, smashing it. Halloween geniuses you are indeed. There you go. First timers smashing it. At the moment, 100%. They're one team, I think they're 1 point ahead of another team that also does really well. They're Trivia Masters from Australia. I hosted them when I used to work for a trivia company back in Oz. They're tuning in now to my live stream, so good to see you guys here. Appreciate that. You guys are right. That would be Team Hakuna Matata, I believe. They are trivia, like, gurus. They've been doing it for years. They love it. Good times. But yes, name this movie or show here. Team name is based on being scared by the intro. Ah! No, I get it, because you did say that. Because I was Jigsaw at the start, and you were terrified. That is awesome. I love it. See? Relevant team names. Relevant team names, puns, jokes, references. I love that stuff. Crystal, thank you. That is amazingness. And Group. Is Group in there today? I don't know if Group's playing today. I know Group may be off. Oh, no, they're at work, actually. They're working on the house. That's a family member, so it's an group. It's a name reference to something I used to say as a child, but we'll save that story for another time. But name the movie for this one, number 2. Number 3, name the movie or show based on this screenshot right here. Movie or show based on this screenshot right here. Let me know what you think. By the way, did you notice, for those regulars anyway, that I finally updated the break music? It is different music for the break music now. So, it's different music. It's great. It's no longer the 3 tracks just on loop. It is different music, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. I hope. I hope you do. If not, well, too bad. I know someone does. I do, because I listen to it, which is great. Is it an embarrassing story? Yes, it is an embarrassing story. And Crystal Kennedy... Be mindful, remember the top thing, wrong text string, I believe. Be mindful putting potential answers in the comments. They could be spoilers. I'm all for joke answers. If you want to do joke answers, I don't mind. Stir some people up, stir some trouble, get people, like, maybe having a bit of a laugh. And sometimes if we do get people laughing, I give bonus points. But just be mindful about putting answers in the comments. So number 3 there. Number 4, this one here, rugged up. I won't be rugging up like that, at least for a little while yet, because it's still hot in Cali. Barely sleep with a blanket on as it is. This kid, he obviously isn't in summer. All good, Crystal, no stress. No stress. No stress at all. Question number 4. See, now I've got the actual the break music in my head because it's new, it's different. So it's kind of like a little bit upbeat. I like it. A little bit fun. Number 5 now. Name this one here from the screenshot. Hopefully the screenshots are at least semi-obvious enough for you all. I hope. It is a bit tricky to try and get obvious ones, but I also wanted to make it a little bit tricky for some of them. I can't just give it too, like, you know, obvious and blatantly easy. Gotta make you work for a little bit of them, guys. Number 5. Halfway through already, pitch around. Smashing it. Got something on the side here I just need to update as it's hit a certain time of the day. Number 6 now. Boom! There we go. Classic. Look at the actresses here. That's an interesting lineup. Great lineup, actually. Stars. Question number 7. Whoop. There we go. Looks like out in the woods. A little bit creepy. Whenever it's out in the woods and there's that kind of look, you know something scary is approaching. Great set location to do. Just if you want to do scary, just do it out in the woods. With fog and, like, eerie lighting. Best thing to do. Absolute best thing to do. Well, not best. One of the best. Top 5 for creepy. Number 8. This one here. Ah. That almost threw the picture around, guys. Flying through it now. This one's a little bit easier. I don't have to read any questions. It's just a picture. And then just sit here and chat. Kick back, chill. You know, all the fun stuff. 2 more to go. Boom, number 9. Iconic. Is it iconic? Do you know it? Have you seen it? If you're a Halloween buff, probably. Probably. Dun, dun, dun. Name the movie or show. And lucky last. This one's a little bit of a wider scene. Hopefully you can make out enough to figure out what it is. Wider screenshot of the scene is what I meant. It's not as zoomed in or close up. Name the movie or show. That's what these ones are all about. Screenshots from Halloween or horror themed movies or shows. And just like that, boom, look at that, we're done. We're flying through it. A couple of minutes ahead of normal round schedule, which is great, but that's okay. So there you go, guys. That is... Whoop, did I just mute myself? No, I didn't. Great. Fantastic. Usually I do that. Ooh, don't worry, Akuna Matata. We're definitely going to miss some this round, they say. Look at that. So there's team compassion towards each other. Look at that. Cheering each other on, saying that they're going to catch up and stuff. I love it. See? Friendly competition. That's what we're here for. It's good to see. Alright, guys. Question repeats coming right up. 1 to 5 and then 6 to 10. And then we'll go into a break. We'll come back with the answers to round 3. And then round 4 is the confidence round. For first-time players, I'll explain how the confidence round works before we begin it. But there's big points up for grabs, so get excited. But until then, enjoy your break, guys. We'll be back soon. Alright guys, we are back. I decided to put Batman on for a little bit because, you know, I like Batman. Batman was cool. It's pretty cool. And I've got a cape now. I mean, I don't know how well you can see the cape if I bring it up a little bit. But there's a cape there. So, that's all good. Alright, so, let's see. We've got the mic on, which is great. So, we're going to go through the answers to the picture round, screenshot round. That's right, for the Halloween theme. So, question number 1 was this. Name the movie or show. This is Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity for number 1. Again, that movie creeped the crap out of me. Number 2, name the movie or show. I'm impressed. All of you got this. And I didn't actually know what this was and I haven't seen it. I know it's the Olsen twins, but I had no idea what it was. So, shame on me. If I was in this question doing it as a player, I would have been the only one getting this wrong. But the rest of you got this. Was Double Double, Toil, and Trouble. So that was number 2 there. Number 3, this one here with the, looks like a family there. It is Halloween Town. Halloween Town for number 3 there. Number 4, we have this one with the kid with the blanket. Number 4, what is it? It's The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense there. For number 4. Number 5, name the movie or show for this one. This is Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas, number 5. Number 6, the old Michelle Pfeiffer, Cher, and Susan Sarandon, I believe it is. This is The Witches of Eastwick. The Witches of Eastwick for number 6. Number 7 here, with Johnny Depp there, it is Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow for number 7. Number 8, this is Bram Stoker's Dracula. Or Bram Stoker's, sorry. Not Stoker's. Stoker's Dracula. So just Dracula as well, I also accepted. For number 9, this here is Psycho, the famous shower scene where he pulls back the curtain and stabs with the knife. Number 9 there for Psycho. And number 10, this is Us. Number 10, Us for number 10 there. So you know what, this is actually tightening around the neck. Yeah, last round. I'll pull it up my head. We're going to do this as me. So, let's put the chair back. I'm going to do this all as me. Oh, let's take that off the screen there, because you can't even see me. There we are. Look at that. Fresh face, freshly shaved, freshly... Yeah, almost hairless. Almost hairless, I believe. Unlike Jigsaw, he's got a lot of wig hair and everyone else. Alright, so what we're going to do, guys, is go into round 4 now. So, let's hope I don't mute myself. Nope, I didn't. Fantastic. That's great. Alright, so the way this works, confidence round. 10 random questions. And just, I cannot believe that, oh, and yeah, you guys remembered the Olsen twin movie. You guys should be all proud of yourselves. I didn't know anything about that. And, Mother, don't stress that you didn't know any of them. That's okay. You are a regular player. You know, this is the important round here. This is the big points round. This is where game-changing stuff happens. And that's why it's at the end. Because it'd be weird if we had it first, because then it just wouldn't motivate people to stay around. But yes, so big points round here. The way it works, 10 random questions. All Halloween and horror-themed. You're going to rank your answers from 10 to 1. So you're going to input your answers, and then you're going to leave a space or a dash, and then you're going to put a rank number between 10 and 1. 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. The way that means is that what happens is, say you're pretty confident with an answer that you're going to give, and you're like, you know what, I'm pretty sure this is the answer. I'm going to put a 10 there. You know, actually pretty sure would be more like a 9. I'm 100% would be a 10. So say you're 100%, boom, you're going to put a 10 there. If you're correct, you get 10 points for that correct answer. However, you can only use each rank number once. So once you've used your 10 on your most confident answer, the next highest number you can use is a 9, then an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down to 1. So for questions you don't know, that's where you sacrifice those low confidence numbers, those not so confident numbers. Put like a 1 and a 2 on those ones, and then the other ones that you're pretty confident with, that's where you put your big numbers in for big points. There's a possible 55 points you can get just for this round alone. So, big point round. So that's how it works. When you submit your answers, put your answer, leave a space or a dash, and then put your rank number so I know how many points you are submitting for that answer. Also, I can see every answer that everyone submitted for each question, so don't try and be like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, or 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, because I have track of all of them. You have to use all the rank numbers. No cheating, no trying to get bigger scores, I'll be able to tell. If you do that, unfortunately, I'll be disqualifying you from that round. But it's all good. Oh, Rock Ultra says, did you go investigate a weird noise in my house? I'll be back in a second. Hopefully, it's nothing dangerous. Being Halloween, that's kind of creepy when someone says I have to go investigate a weird noise in my house. I'm going to say, I hope everything's a-okay, because that's just, yeah, creepy. We don't want anything bad happening to him. But, yeah, Rock Ultra, be safe. Look after yourself, buddy. Hope everything's a-okay. Alright, so let's load into... Actually, no, first, trivia page, go into new round, bring up a new round's questions. So that way we all know how we're all doing. And it's still... Ooh, Hakuna Matata is just 1 point behind. I already regret this decision. Rabbit and Mel are close behind as well. Mr. Adams Family, Birio, and I Matey as well. It's still anyone's game, realistically, because it's a big points round. But it's good to get ahead of the pack, leaning into this last round, because it's very, very crucial with these big points up for grabs. So, I think Rock Ultra is going to be ready and back momentarily. I hope you are, mate. Hope everything's all good in your house. I know it's crazy late for you, so thanks for sticking around and being here. It's super rad having you here. I'm going to click on Game On just so everyone's ready and is taken over to the answer page. Oh, sorry, answer submission page, so they can, you know, start submitting if they like. You can start making up answers, but you're going to have to go back and change them all. But yes, alright, so let's get question number 1 up now. That's alright, question repeats. He knows where they are and they'll come back again. Number 1 is this. How much was the mask that Michael Myers wears in the original Halloween? That's right. When they bought it, obviously as a mask for the prop, how much was it? How much was the mask that Michael Myers wears in the original Halloween? That's what we're looking at here. Oh, something in my eye with all these mask changes. Hair and fluff and God knows what else. So how much was it? And I'll give you within... within the $10 range. Can't be too generous on this one because, well, it's the confidence round. So there's bigger points up for grabs. If I was too generous, then everyone's just going to be getting big points and then it's not as fun. So I need to make it work a little bit for these ones. So we'll go within $10. Either way from the answer. So say it's $100, 110 or 90. If you're within that range, you're all good. You'll get the points. Alright. Question number 2. When was Trick or Treat for UNICEF founded? To the closest 1900s decade. So in other words, 1900s, 1910s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. One of those decades. So you got a 1 in 9 chance of guessing, pretty much is what I've just done for you all. Now I've got to start my timer. Can't be doing that. So when was Trick or Treat for UNICEF founded? To the closest 1900s decade. That's what we're going for here. This drink is good. Peanut butter whiskey. Have you guys all tried it yet? I know I've been talking about it. Is it in your bottle shops? If not, tell them to get it. It's great. It's yum. It's delish. I say it's delish. Peanut butter stout that I had, the beer, not so delish. But this whiskey, delish. So get on it if you're a peanut butter fan and a whiskey fan. It's literally my 2 favorite things. Oh, pretty sure it's just the smoke alarm or the security playing up. Well, that is pretty much how the movie Scream starts. So I know you were the one that asked about the next Scream movie. So if they're filming right now at your house, they're getting a live action kind of like Paranormal Activity / Blair Witch Project / I keep saying slash, ironically, slasher. Scream movie, and you're going to be featured. I hope you sign some sort of contract and are getting paid well for this, Rock Ultra, and we look forward to seeing you featuring in the next Scream film. Now I'm going to watch it, because I know someone's going to be in it. That's literally how it's going to start, just like you said. The smoke alarm or security playing up. That's how every horror movie begins. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Am I right? We're about to be involved, maybe witnesses, virtually, to a potential horror movie in the making. Number 3, what famous magician died on Halloween? A famous magician died on Halloween. Who was it? They're famous. They died on Halloween. Magician, narrows it down. Can't just be like, I don't know, some random person. They're a magician. They're famous. So hopefully that helps. Number 3. What famous magician died on Halloween? Number 4 now. What was the name of Dracula's sidekick? What was the name of Dracula's sidekick? Side and, well, I can't kick because I'm sitting and you can't tell. I'm kicking in spirit. So you can just imagine that I'm kicking. Remember when you're putting your answers in, and this is also a good thing to know that you can jump between answers. So if you want to change your answer or your rank score that you've submitted, you can go and edit that. So remember, you can jump to different question numbers if you need to. You also don't need to jump in and put all your rank answers in there just yet. Maybe write them down on a piece of paper, keep track of it, and then do it all at the end. Number 5, which phobia means you have an intense fear of Halloween? Imagine having a fear of Halloween. Like, that would suck. Unless it wasn't celebrated much in your country or where you are, in which case you're totally fine. But like, I don't know. I know there's phobias for everything, and we've done a whole phobias round. I don't think we did a whole session of phobias, but we did a whole phobia round. Maybe a month or two back, which was fun, learning about different phobias. Mind you, there's heaps, guys. There is heaps of phobias. Craziness, how many there are. That's a beautiful thing I'm learning about, coming up with different questions for all of you, is that I'm learning how much information there is out there of different random things. Like, I'm just full of random knowledge. And I'm going to have no use for it except for a random chat to all of you, or just sporadically something will trigger it and I'll be like, hey, I learned this. Did you know that? They're like, what made you think of that? I'm like, this because of that, and then the color of that person's shirt reminded me of this that happened there, and then it came back to this, and then it's like, I'm a trivia host. I'll look up random information. I'm full of all of that, so. And my regulars here are also full of it, so. I mean, full of information, not full of it. No, they're lovely people. Don't take that out of context. Stop talking, Jeremy. Just move to the next question. Out of which vegetable were jack-o'-lanterns originally made? That's right, jack-o'-lanterns. They're currently pumpkins, but what were they originally made out of? That's right. Jack-o'-lanterns were originally made out of what? Oh, Rock Ultra says I'll get a 30% cut. I am in. Sign me up. Dude, I am in for that cut. And ironically, cut being a horror movie slasher again. Play on words. Puns, ladies and gentlemen. We love them here. So, if you want to happily throw them in, go for it. Ah, dear. Yes, I know sometimes we also have Risa May performing for some of those who are new here. Well, Crystal, you know Risa, obviously. Our fellow USJ alumni. That's right, alumni is what I'm calling us. We are alumni. We graduated from there. Yeah, Risa May performs on some of these nights as well. Not tonight, though. But she has performed on some of my trivia nights in the past as well, which is good fun. Number 7, according to Superstition, if you stare into a mirror at midnight on Halloween, what will you see? Now, I wonder, originally I just always thought, you know, before I was able to start traveling and knew about time zones and stuff, whenever you hear about superstitions and it's based on, you know, you say such and such so many times into a mirror, or something at midnight on such and such a day, but how do they take time zones into account? Because technically, Halloween in many countries right now is over. But for me, for example, right now, and anyone in California and most of America, or some of America for the moment, this can still happen right now. So how do, like, superstitious ghosts or spirits determine time zones? Right? I think this is a subject that needs to be discussed for anyone who can speak with spirits and ghosts. Just be like, hey, what time zone are you guys on? Because if we want to, like, talk to you or try and live out a superstition, you need to let us know what time zone so we can do it. Otherwise, we're just yelling random things into a mirror and nothing's happening. And then we get mad because nothing happened, or sad, or we make fools of ourselves. But yeah. Your reflection. Well, that's a good point. That is a good point. That is also a very good point. See, joke answers, I like it. But also, technically, real answer. Not the answer we're looking for, but real answer. Transylvania is a region in which country? Transylvania, a region in which country? Excuse me. This whiskey is making me a little bit gassy, but that's okay. It's because of the soda that's in it. Well, for my Australians, where I'm originally from, soft drink. Transylvania is a region in what country? Number 9. Is a pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable? Look at that. Thrown in a 50-50 question for a big points round. Aren't I the generous host? Well, I do believe so. Yes. Yes, I am. Is a pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable? A vegetable. That's how I used to pronounce it as kids. A vegetable. I will have a vegetable. Actually, vegetarians would love a vegetable. Now that I think about it, because it's just full of veggies. Boom, table of them. But as a kid, I was just pronouncing the word that way. I wasn't thinking about a veggie table. Or a table made of vegetables. And last question, and I'm throwing a little bonus point in there for this one. Which horror movie icon has the highest on-screen body count? Which horror movie icon has the highest on-screen body count? And bonus point, how many kills? Now here's what I'll do. Because it's confidence round, bonus point may or may not do much. So, whatever you wager. So say for this question, you throw 8 as your confidence number. Because you're like, boom, I know this. I'm like a horror kill count movie icon person know-it-all or something, and then if you guess the body count, I'll give you half of what your rank answer is on top of that. So if you do 8, you'll get an additional 4 points. If you do 3, you'll get an additional 1.5. If you do 10, you'll get an extra 5. Alright, so I'm being a little bit generous with this one, but it also has to be the exact number because it's a bonus. I mean, if you get the answer right, that's great. You're still getting the points for the horror movie icon. But for the bonus points, you need to be exact, alright? There's extra points. It's no longer just 55 points anymore. You can change. This is the first time ever for Trivs at Home this to happen. You could potentially get 60 points as the maximum. If you've saved your 10 for this answer, and then you got the 5. And you got everything else correct. The entire time. Alright, so now that that is done, question repeats coming right up. Ooh, I was told it's a purge? I don't know, sorry, I didn't see when you wrote that, comment, Rock Ultra. Was that for question 9? I'm not sure. But anyway, sorry, I didn't see where you wrote that comment because I was busy and immersed in the actual questions and stuff and explaining that little bonus point thing. Question repeats coming right up. I'll give you a little bit of extra time so you can get your rank answers in and the rank numbers. Remember, when you're submitting your answers, include your rank numbers, but make sure they're separate. Put like a space or a dash, which is a minus or underscore, whatever, just so I know they're separate. Only use each rank number once. For the last one, put like, if you're gonna do 10 and then 5 or whatever, do it like that. Do 10 space 5. But that's just for the last one. Don't get all crazy with numbers prior to that. Otherwise, you're going to confuse me. I just hit the mic. Apologies if that made a weird noise. But yes, just for that last one. Well, actually, no, I'm just going to do your half point. You don't even have to include that for your last one. I'm just going to give you the half of what you give for your rank answer anyway. So don't do 10 and 5. If you're doing 10, I'll just do that myself. Forget about that previous whatever I just said. It's alright. It's all good. So question repeats coming right up. We'll come right back, go through the answers, and then we announce the winners for tonight's Halloween version of Trivs at Home. Enjoy your break, guys. Last break. Get your answers submitted. Get them in quick. And good luck. Ladies and gents, we are back. That's right. Sorry for the extended thing, but it was a lot of calculations and adding up, and mind you, the leadership kept changing for every question between at least 3 teams, which was awesome, and we've never had that. Maybe like top 2 have been back and forth, but literally 3 teams were alternating back and forth between winning on each question, and it was amazing. I was tense just marking it because I obviously know which teams and all the rest of it they were, and I was like, wow, oh, they're back in, oh my god, they're back in, oh, but this team comes in, and it was tense for me, so I loved it. So let's get through the answers nice and quick so you guys can see how you did yourselves, and then we can go and announce the winners. So, how much was the mask that Michael Myers originally wore? Was the original Halloween film. Guess what? It was $2. $2. It was a William Shatner mask that they spray painted white. It was a $2 mask. Just $2. Now, someone got within that $10 range, as I mentioned, so they got their full points. So, job well done. But yeah, $2. There you go. For such a famous, iconic film, $2. Mate, look at that. That's amazing, right? William Shatner mask. Apparently, they spray painted white. Number 2, when was Trick or Treat for UNICEF founded? It was the 1950s. So 1950 was when it was founded, so that's why the decade. If you were close with that, you would have got your points for that. Number 3, what famous magician died on Halloween? That would be Harry Houdini. Harry Houdini for number 3. Number 4, what was the name of Dracula's sidekick? Well, that was R.M. Renfield. Renfield for number 4 there. Number 5, which phobia means you have an intense fear of Halloween? Congrats to the 2 teams, oh, maybe 3 teams who got this correct, because I had no idea what it was. But Samhainophobia. Samhainophobia is the fear of Halloween. So people with that right now have been freaking out this entire weekend, no doubt. Number 6, out of which vegetable were jack-o'-lanterns originally made? Well, that was a turnip. They were originally turnips for number 6. Number 7, according to Superstition, if you stare into a mirror at midnight on Halloween, what will you see? You will see your future husband or wife. Your future husband or wife. Or true love I gave half a point for. Number 8, Transylvania, because, people divorces and all that kind of stuff, so is there true love if they end up divorcing? But your future husband or wife, that's what the full answer was. But yes, Rock Ultra, how has time gone so quick this morning? And mate, all good. I am happy to brighten your, well, I'm sorry it's a horrible Sunday, but I'm glad that I brightened it up for you. I know it's crazy early right now, you watching this, so again, thanks as always for you tuning in, mate. You're a legend. You're actually my first VIP status member on Twitch, that's right. Rock Ultra has been here from pretty much the get-go, at least on my Twitch streams as well, and he's been absolutely an amazing contributor, getting involved in the conversations and the streams and all the rest of it, helping out, even mediating some people that have joined in and got a little bit crazy over some of the streams. So yeah, he's the first person I've awarded VIP status since I've hit the 50 followers mark now on Twitch. Now I just need to get the average viewership up, and that will put me up to affiliate status, which would be super cool. So that's exciting for me. So again, if you guys have a Twitch account, feel free to follow me over on Twitch. The People's Dwarf is my username. I do, obviously, these trivia streams, so you can watch it on there instead of Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, depending on where you're watching this. And I also do video game streams on PS4, and sometimes some home workout fitness streams as well. So yeah, that's always exciting as well. So yeah, also number 8, Transylvania is a region in which country? That would be Romania. Romania for number 8. Number 9, is pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable? Tough question. Or is it? It's a fruit. Pumpkin is a fruit. It's a fruit for number 9. And number 10, the big one here for the big points. And I do believe the game changer for this was the bonus point thing that I added. I was a crucial condition in what happened in this final question. It was within points, a couple of points between the top 3. And this bonus point that I threw in, mind you, before I knew this was going to happen, was actually what brought the team over the line that has won tonight's trivia. So there you go. Fun fact, amazingness. But yes, which horror movie icon has the highest on-screen body count? It is Jason Voorhees. So Jason from the Friday the 13th series, and the body count is 151. First off, shout out to the team who knew that. I already regret this decision. Actually got that. So you guys got the bonus points, which was great for that. So well done. You got the bonus points for that. But yes, it is indeed the end of that. I did end up muting myself for that one, but that's alright, I got on top of it. So, without further ado, ladies and gents, let's go in and see how you all did. Although, why is it not giving me the option to do the... Wait, let me go game on, then I'll do stop. Then I'm gonna do... Oh no, it just said... No, it just left it there. Alright, well, it usually gives me the option to do trophies and stuff. So now I'm gonna announce the winners. Birio came in last place at 11 points. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Crystal says I would have completely failed this round without my brother, and I'm proud of him for that kill count. Well, there you go. Your brother is obviously a horror film fanatic, which is awesome. So good on your brother. Job well done. So Birio on 11 points, Mr. Adams Family on 27.5 points. Then we had iMatey on 37.5 points, and then the points jump up. Now, these are the top 3 teams. This literally changed hands for first place from, I believe, question 3 onwards between these 3 teams. And multiple times. It wasn't just like first, second. Third bumped up and then went back, and then second bumped up and went back, and third bumped up again. So Rabbit Mel had a huge last round, 72 points. Job well done. You guys did amazing. Just in third place there. I already regret this decision. First time players tonight got a huge 78 points. So job well done for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and playing along. It's so good to have you guys here. And Crystal, a friend of all, as always, good to have you. USA alumni represent. Yeah. That's awesome, and you guys did extremely well. But Hakuna Matata, my trivia quiz peoples from back home in Melbourne, back in the days of Quizame, which is still going. I'm just obviously not working there anymore, but I miss that company. It's a great company. If you guys do love trivia back home in Australia, Quizame, check them out. They're amazing. They do really fun trivia at different venues all over Australia. Get in amongst it. Get amongst it. They've got some amazing hosts and awesome prizes up for grabs too, which is great. But yes, Hakuna Matata, job well done on 81 points. Only 3 points ahead of the new team tonight, which is already regret this decision. So job well done. Big points for everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Rock Ultra, a pleasure. Always happy to produce content for you. Definitely see you sometime next week. As Jigsaw would say, do you guys want to play a game? Have a happy Halloween, guys. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Continue being awesome. Be rad. Have a safe Halloween. Trick or treat. All the fun stuff. Take care of each other. And we'll see you next month for an exciting November series of Trivs at Home. If it is your first time here, feel free to subscribe and like and follow on whichever platform you're viewing this from. So Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whichever one it is. Do all that to keep up to date with my trivia streams. I do it Fridays and Saturday nights, twice a week. And obviously, if you're on my Twitch as well, there's some game streams as well on top of all that as well. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You've been awesome. Let me throw up that break screen, or the end screen, sorry. See you next time, guys. Stay creepy.